Welcome back to the Green Workbench. Today we're making a floating bookshelf. So here I have a hardbound book that I'm going to use for my bookshelf. An L bracket, 5x1 L bracket. Screws, 1-inch grabbers, a pencil, tape measure, and utility knife. So first thing I'm going to do is go to the back of the book, over to the back page, and we're going to measure the center. The book is 9 inches, so our center line at 4.5. Now we're going to need to mark the outline of our L bracket at that 4.5 line. Now the screws aren't exactly through the center, so your best bet is to mark your center line on your 1-inch bracket. And line that up with your holes. Draw an outline. Alright. Now, there's the outline of your bracket. And you're going to want to take it out about another 1/4 of an inch to account for the cover. Now keep it straight, and with your utility knife cut straight down your marked lines. Make sure you're keeping your knife straight up and down. And we're going to keep doing that until your bracket would be flush. I have a little bit more to go. A bit of an edge still. Okay, that's perfect. Now we want to take actual cover. And mark that there. So you gotta make sure you're straight. So it's these outer marks. Cut that down flush with the pages. Nice clean cut. Okay. So now we should be able to slide our bracket in all the way. Okay, so there is the, it's going to float right there. So now to start putting it together, first thing we need to do is to secure these pages. Now the pages are going to crumple up, so we're going to have to use clamps to get them to stay down while we drive screws through the book. Clamp that down, make sure we're lined up. Okay. See what I mean? I'm going to use another clamp. Alright, that worked for that side. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay. We've crinkled a little bit, so can mess with how tight we've got it down. Now I noticed that'll do nicely. So our next step is to drill in the bracket. Alright, so you should be able to see that now. Okay, I like using these grabber screws, but as you saw, the heads aren't quite big enough, so I'm actually going to use washers. The reason I like the grabbers, they drill through the paper very easily. Okay, all three screws are in. Now, if you didn't account for the washer and the screw head when you were cutting your slot, you can always just take it off, get out your X-Acto knife and cut it deeper. So that closes nicely, plenty of room. Now you can see there's still some curl there from the screws, but that's not a problem. Our next step is to glue the cover down and to clamp it, let it dry. Clean that up a little bit. Elmer's glue or wood glue will work just fine. If you're having problems with that flap, you can put some glue under those pieces too. Okay, you're going to close it up, clamp that down overnight, and next day it will be done and ready to hang on your wall. And here it is, all finished, hung on the wall. Find the stud, screw it in, screw in your bracket on a stud with 2 screws. Stack a pile of books on it. Now it looks like you have a floating bookshelf. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.